Welcome to the live, everyone. Tonight I'm just testing something new. I'm going to be watching some of my older videos and I'm talking you through what's actually going on. So like a live commentary of my older videos. I hope you enjoy the format. As you know, this is my brand new travel channel, Travel with Shev, where we're traveling the world, we're making memories, and we're not breaking the bank to do so. And so I'm just going to be going through my channel and finding some of my videos and we watch them along live. Remember, you can watch these videos. They are on my channel. So go ahead and watch them. This is also to increase my watch hours, which I really do need on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed today's live. Once again, I'll be going through my older videos and letting you know what I thought of the time. So I am through watching now the DFDS mini cruiser videos from Amsterdam. So let's go. I press play. So this was we was on a coach. So when you take the DFDS to go to Amsterdam, it actually it's really good. It's really well organized. So there's a coach that picks you up from the cruise port and brings you to Amsterdam town, and it also takes you back. And it's really strict on the time because it's a mini cruise experience. Of course, there's got to be a port where you are dropped off, and the port, is Amsterdam on this trip. And so we took this bus, which was also included in the fare. We went low season, so we got a pretty good deal. And a mandatory part of the itinerary is that you do have to get this bus included. Now that's really important because if you don't get the bus, you're actually stranded at the port. You're not able to leave the port without the bus. There's no public transportation there. I guess you could actually have an Uber, but I'm so glad that they set this all up so that the coach is there. Plenty of coaches. I think enough coaches. They've estimated enough coaches to be there to pick up everyone that comes on the FDS mini cruise. So it's really my first views of seeing Amsterdam and being really impressed. I always, when I go to a new city, I sort of think, you know, where can I liken this place to? And you can see me, guys, before I rotate back the screen. Yeah, I always try to think, where is this familiar? What can I compare this place to? And it looks a lot like Germany. So as I was driving there on this coach, very comfortable coach, by the way, very nice, luxurious coach, very good. So as I was driving there, I was thinking, this looks a bit like Germany. And the part of Germany that I've been is Saarbrücken. So that's the closest thing I could compare with what I was seeing when we was driving here in Amsterdam. Very beautiful, lots of port, lots of, of course there's a river, canal, so lots of water activities. As you can see, there was like a riverboat, lots of river cruises as well to take you across the canal. Of course, people use those ferries as well to just get across the river. So yeah, my first impressions of being on this coach and thinking, this is amazing. It's really beautiful, Amsterdam. And of course, it went in the winter, so it was absolutely freezing. I'd recommend if you are going in winter that you do think about that, dress appropriately. If you've got small kids, think about how you're going to get around, because my children, I went with two small children under the age of 12. They did find the weather quite cold. So did I, actually. So think about how you're going to get around. It's not very car friendly. Everyone really mainly uses their bike. So think about how you're going to get around Amsterdam. So yeah, it's really, I enjoyed my first views of seeing Amsterdam and was looking forward to what we could do. Of course, you only get 4 hours to be in Amsterdam. So I was just planning, the rest of, my aunt was there as well. We made a friend as well. So just planning with everyone what we're going to be doing for the very short time that we've been allocated. And of course, those videos is on there. We spent some time riding the ferries, because the ferries connect both parts of the city or different parts of the city. I think we rode the F1, the F3 ferry in Amsterdam. So yeah, just really, as I said, tonight I'm just reacting to some of my videos and giving you some more information. All of these videos are on my channel, but I thought, I could provide some more information as well as try to increase those precious watch hours of on this channel. You know, I've worked so hard on this channel, putting a lot of my focus. I also have a hair channel, but I've put a lot of focus on this channel to, to get it going, and I need to bring up the watch hours. So I'm going to be reacting to some of my previous journeys that I've taken, especially this year. I took this year. And so, yeah, it's really convenient. The coach is included, it's comfortable, and it gets you to the main city center. Right, so let's speed it up a bit. Oh, it's actually finished. Should we watch the next recommended one? Right, guys. Right. So yeah, let's find another one to watch. So that yeah, that was part. It's actually yeah, let's find another Amsterdam. Let's talk about the DFDS tour, the cruise tour. My first time on a cruise actually. So this is the video of myself being on the DFDS mini cruise. Absolutely recommend it. And we live in Midlands, so we had to go to Manchester. We didn't have to go to Manchester, but part of our party for this cruise, February 2026, was from Manchester. So we went to Manchester and we took the Flixbus. I love a Flixbus. We took the Flixbus to Newcastle, of course. Thank you so much to the person that's liked the video. Really grateful. Once again, I'm watching some of my content. I'm giving you additional information of what's not included in my videos. Of course, I need to increase those watch hours, right? And I can give you lots of information. So I found out about the DFDS mini cruise by just a random guy that I watch here on YouTube, and I can't remember his name. I think he's called YouTube Shorts or something like that. But he travels with his children, and takes them. I was so inspired by by the stuff that he does. He does day trips with his children to Romania, to Budapest, all of this. And he's like, I'm gonna take the DFDS with my children and also have a day in Amsterdam. And I thought, oh, I need to try this. And so went on the DFDS website and they had an offer because it was winter low season. And I was like, okay, I can do this. And so I started to research how to obviously get there and found out that the Flixbus does it. And then once you get to Newcastle, you can take an Uber, or there's actually a dedicated bus also that's part of when you're booking the cruise. But yeah, my first cruise experience on the DFDS mini cruise, I can't recommend this ship enough. My children's are already looking forward to going back. I'm going to book it again the same time next year, or maybe for the May half term, because it was really, really cold in winter. Showing you there, it's got loads of facilities. It's got children's play area. It's got bars, restaurants, casinos. It's got lots of areas to chill. It's got main dining room, which is like buffet style. Then it's got like specialty dining rooms where you can just have a nice evening out. Lots of chances to meet lots of families, lots of cafes. I was so impressed by this. Very well organized, and most of all, what I was most impressed with on the DFDS cruise was the staff, and the staff were mainly from the Philippines. Absolutely amazing staff. They've got like lots of things for the children to do. We did a treasure hunt, and the children won the prize. Both my children actually won both of the prizes. So much to do on this ship as a family. I can't recommend it enough. So let's watch it a little bit and see what I'm doing. So yeah, it's showing you the price of the Explorer's Kitchen, and yeah, it's really good food. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Lots of cake choices, lots of food choices, drink choices, and that's all included in it. And this is the area where in the evening there is someone there playing karaoke. Everyone's just catching up and having a good time on the DFDS cruise. Yeah, there's a live singer that comes on there as well. So yeah, we had a lot of fun on this cruise, and of course, once you board the cruise in Newcastle, your holiday begins, right? And so, I would say this is a good holiday to do with a big group of friends, and probably the next time I plan it, we'll go with lots of other families, where we can, enjoy our time together. Yeah, so I'm showing you deck 7, 8, and 9, because deck 7, 8, and 9 is mainly where all the exciting stuff happens. The rest of it, like the cabins below, is for just for staff, and the cabins above, like the Commodore suite, is for premium guests. Once again, all of these videos are on my channel, so do go ahead and watch them. I'm just showing you a little bit and giving you some more information of, of my experience being on the DFDS mini cruise. But yeah, there's loads to do, absolutely lots to do. There's a wildlife center as well, but it wasn't open because I guess it was so cold. But I did go in there. It's like an observation deck as well. I did go in there and have a look around to see the ship pull into Newcastle. I recommend that if you are going to take this, to actually just go in there and have a look. It's a nice place, really. And yeah, once again, the staff on this cruise was lovely. Very nice staff. Everyone was very attentive to my children. And they are really looking forward to going back on this cruise. Loads of family. It was half term, the February half term. I'm so glad we did this. It was 2 nights and 3 days. And there I'm showing you a bit of duty free. Really good duty free, by the way. All around the ship, there's loads of these model ships on the DFDS. So cute. Yeah. So my children enjoyed looking at that as well. And yeah, there's lots of vending machines. Of course, you're on a cruise and things, might be a bit expensive, but the vending machines was quite handy. Lots of stuff, as I said, in duty free. You can buy your water in there, all the designer gears in there. Lots of space dedicated to duty free on this ship. I'm showing you the time difference there because the moment you're on board the DFDS, you are on Amsterdam time, Central European time. And this outside, very choppy seas, very cold. But yeah, thoroughly enjoy just looking at the sea, looking at the wave. If you got motion sickness, probably do not go in winter. Don't go in February, like when we went. My aunt, she's not really got motion sickness, but she found it very, very, it was too much. It was a bit too much for her. She didn't get sick or anything, but she just felt the constant rocking of the ship was a bit too much. I quite enjoyed it. I had a lovely night's sleep for that very reason. So yeah, once again, all of these videos are on my channel. I'm just doing a live reaction to my videos, my older videos. I'm mainly trying to get my watch time up on this channel. So do engage with this video. Give it a like if you're on. If you want to see lots of content, I've got lots of content coming up on my Italy trip that I've started to post content on. I also went to Switzerland recently as well. So there's loads of content coming up. Of course, there's still content coming up on this Amsterdam trip. I've got like a tour of the central station and other things that I got up to in Amsterdam. So subscribe for lots more. Showing you here duty free, loads going on in duty free, from your sweets, alcohol if you drink that, all of the shopping, the food, and of course your clothes, your handbags, and all of that stuff was in duty free. Quite an extensive duty free on here, Pandora, and all of those that is on here. I will say that this is a really good family friendly trip. It's good for autism, families with special needs. It's good for families that's got mobility challenges as well, because the ship is very well organized, and once you're on the ship, everything is just at your disposal. So there's not lots of organizing that needs to be done. Just showing you some of the stuff that's in duty free as well. Welcome to the live, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'm reacting to some of my videos, just reacting to what I got up to on the ship. But also, I do need to increase the watch time on this channel. And thank you so much all for engaging with the videos that I've put out so far. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm creating loads of content. I've got lots of travel content coming up, from the Canary Islands all the way to Switzerland, Jamaica. I've got St. Lucia travel videos. I've got so much videos to produce. And I'm just really excited to produce the content. I've been wanting to start a travel channel for a very long time, but I've just sort of plucked up the courage to do so. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for those who've liked the videos. If you've not liked this video already, give it a like and also share it. I'm just here talking you through some extra information that's not provided on my DFDS mini cruise video. As I said, all the staff on the ship was absolutely lovely, very accommodating to myself and my children. And I'm just walking you through duty free, where you can see the menswear, all the designer stuff, women's wear, all the essentials, things that you may not have packed, like European plugs, etc. They were all there in duty free, and I found the prices very good, 50% off or more. Really good quality brands, really nice. Yeah, you could see that there. Once again, if you want to see the videos properly, they are on my channel. I'm just talking you through. Yeah, I'm just reacting as I see these videos alive. So that's my DFDS. I showed you earlier in the video, reaching to Amsterdam. I think I'm going to go on to another video now because I want to like make this video half an hour or so. So we can pause this one. Once again, if you want to go and watch the full ship tour of the DFDS, it is on my channel. I just wanted to include this in the watch with me here, live reaction to my older videos so that you can get some more information. Once again, deck 7, 8 and 9 is where all the fun happens. You get guest services, etc. And it's a really brilliant trip. I took it from Newcastle in the UK all the way to Amsterdam. Really convenient, very, very nice. I recommend it 10 out of 10. I just would say if you're going in winter, be prepared. It is very, very cold once you get to Amsterdam. And also you won't be able to enjoy being outside on the ship deck as much. But of course, it was much, much cheaper because it was low season and it was the February half term, but we did get it at a really, really great price. So if you do want to go and watch this video, it is my DFDS ship tour. And so we're going to try and react to another video, give you some more information on another destination that I've traveled to. So let's find another one. Where should we go next? We've done Amsterdam and I'm going to do Heraclin. Hopefully there's no adverts. Okay, so here we are in Crete. Now, I think that Greece is probably one of the most beautiful countries I've ever traveled to. I'm here this day. We're actually staying in Crete. We stayed in Rhythmo or Rhythmon. It's pronounced different. You know Greek. I can't speak Greek. But that's where our hotel was. Our hotel was actually in a place called Scaletta. And we took a bus from Scaletta to get to Rhythmo and to spend some time in Rhythmo. And we also took a day trip to Heraclin, which is the legend of Hercules and all of that stuff. We tried to go to the excavation site of the temple, but we didn't get there. But Greece, Crete is one of the most beautiful places that I've ever seen in my life. And I recommend 10 out of 10 going to Greece. Of course, Greece is made up of loads of islands and I've just touched Crete. I've never been on mainland Greece, so it's somewhere that I really want to go back to. I'm just giving you a view of Rhythmo. Everywhere you go, like where I was, you could see this, the shoreline. There's my husband. This was an anniversary trip for us. Yeah, a lovely anniversary trip for the both of us. And this is us just getting a coach, loads of coach. Sorry about the filming here, because I was filming a lot of these videos at the time as just like a keepsake. I wasn't sure if I was going to start a YouTube channel, but I thought, now that I've videoed them and I've got a YouTube channel, I'm going to try to make the best of the content. So I'm just showing you the bay there as you go into Heraclin. Heraclin's absolutely beautiful. It's also got its own airport, but we flew into, where did we fly into? Hania Airport. And Hania is the main city, okay? So that was Hania before. So here we are in Heraclin, very beautiful. We stopped by the shops, we walked around just to get a feel of the city, and we found a lovely museum, very nice museum, lots of history. If you're into Greek mythology and all of that stuff, you will know a lot more than I do. I didn't research much of this except the night before. I went on TripAdvisor, asked TripAdvisor what I should do, and it told me about the temple and was like, okay, we've got to go to Heraclin, a legend of Hercules, and try to see what we could see. So we ended up just walking around. I bought some Turkish towels and some other bits and pieces, and we had gyros, if that's how it's pronounced. And then here we are inside the museum. Once again, this video is available on my channel if you want to watch. Greece, Crete, where we stayed, of course, a very important place for the Bible as well. So, being a Christian is interested in that aspect of it as well. And here we are in the museum just looking at all of this. It's so fascinating, right? What was in the temple. And of course, the temple is, as I said, being excavated, lots of digging going on around there. And the ticket that we got also included us to go to the temple. but we wasn't very well organized, so we wasn't able to go in. So just showing you some of the artifacts and the stuff that they've taken from the temple. I think they're hoping to return them back. And if you're into history, you can research this. It is the Knossos, Knossos, Knossos Palace. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing. Lots of artifacts, lots to see, and lots of people, of course. I've taken the whole day out to see this, but my husband and I, we did not plan this. We just asked TripAdvisor, what should we do? And we ended up here. So this is us. I think we got outside now and we tried to. So I can't remember if we took a coach or we just walked here to get to the palace. But whatever, no, we took a bus. We took a bus to get from the museum to go to Nasser's Palace, realizing we arrived way too late and it's too late to get into and see the, a wonder of the world. So do plan your travel well so that you don't miss out. So that was Crete. Lots of travel from Crete, short videos as well. So check out my channel um, to see my Crete travel. Let's try another one. Let's try another one from my channel and to give you some reaction. Let's go to France. Let's go to France for a bit. So we went to France 2 years ago. So just after the Olympics, we was there on this particular trip. I go to France quite a bit, but this particular video is just after the Olympics. So for time frame, the recent Olympics that was in France, and we stayed in. Where did we stay? We stayed in Rouen. This is Rouen, and we stayed at a lovely Ibis hotel in Rouen. Not a great area, but a lovely, lovely hotel. Nice local area. We dropped our bags. We was out of that hotel straight away. Lots to see and do. Lots of local people that we couldn't communicate with, obviously, because we don't speak any French. But we're saying, explaining that we're Jamaicans, etc. And we was having a lot of conversations. But this is us just on a day trip exploring our local area in Rouen, Normandy. And I'll say this is probably one of the best places to see old architecture that I've been to. We flew into Beauvais Airport. Beauvais Airport is very far from Normandy. Don't do that. I actually don't know what's the best the best airport to go to if you want to get to Normandy other than Beauvais. But don't fly to Beauvais because we ended up paying 200 euros to get there. So can you imagine if you're a solo traveler and you didn't plan this very well, you would need to find £200 to get to your hotel from Beauvais Airport. Not good. But because I was traveling in a group, I was able to offset the cost. So that's one of my travel tips. Travel in a group. But beautiful. Look at the houses. Look, it's just like stepping back in time, right? So totally worth it. Totally worth it. I might flip the camera on me for a while because I don't see that there's very much of you on. Maybe I'll get some more engagement there. I am watching my old videos on my channel, mainly to get the views, the watch times up. Because as you know, in order to get monetized on this channel, I've got to get my watch time up. So I'm reacting to some of my older videos. I've already reacted to my video where I went to on the DFDS, Amsterdam. I've reacted to Crete, Redimo, and now I'm reacting to my France trip in Normandy. And so I'm playing just let you see my face a bit while I react to it. Thank you so much for everyone that's joined on the live. We're going into 24 minutes now. And here I am in the beautiful, beautiful Normandy. Do you know what? This trip took me by surprise. I literally just went on love holidays. And my cousin who's from Florida, she wanted to go to Paris. And I looked about staying in Paris just after the Olympics, and it was a lot of money. So I decided that wasn't going to cut our budget. So I looked on Love Holidays, and I found a holiday to France, and it ended up being in Normandy. And so I booked it, and it was one of the best little holidays that we had. It was only there for 3 days. A lot of my holidays are only 3 days. But yeah, just watching at the moment as we go through Normandy, and I was taken aback by the architecture, the scenery, and all of that. Just really, really nice. So I do recommend doing that. If you can't afford Paris, but you want to see France, there's so much more to France than Paris. So I recommend you doing that and just reacting live to what I can see. Yeah, look at that house. Like it's like stepping back in time. Loads of chateau, of course, it's not a house, it's a chateau. Loads of chateaus to see in Rouen. So yeah, you're watching some of my videos live with me here on Travel with Shev, where we're traveling the world and we're not breaking the bank to do so. I've just come back from a trip in Italy. Unfortunately, straight after I got back, I got sick. But all of those videos are on there. Actually, it was well for the whole trip. We traveled to Milan, we stayed in Milan, and then we traveled to Lake Como. Videos on my channel, more videos to be made. We also went to Switzerland, Lugano, Switzerland, and really, really nice, economical way to travel. So I'm going to be explaining all of that in some upcoming videos. If it's your first time on my channel, do subscribe. I'm making videos on how to travel, mainly through Europe at the moment, but I'll be expanding my travel to much further destination. How to travel on a budget, have fun with your family as well, and how I do it, how I travel. So it's Travel with Shev, how I travel. Of course, traveling to Italy, I'm going to be talking about that in some upcoming videos. But just in a snapshot, we flew from the Midlands on Ryanair. We got there, and then we worked out each day how to travel around economically, including how to go to Switzerland and Lugano, which a lot of my videos at the moment is on Lugano. Welcome everyone to the live, and thank you so much to the person that has given me a thumbs up. I've been on there for 27 minutes. I'm going to probably cut the live at half an hour, but it will be on my channel in some format. But I'm mainly doing these sort of reaction videos to bring up the watch time on my channel. Travel with Shev, there's loads of videos for you to view. So do go ahead and check them out. Videos from France, videos from Greece, videos from Jamaica, videos from St. Lucia, videos from Italy, Germany, so many places that I've been. I've been to 22 countries now, and I'm making videos on all of my travels, or even the old videos that I can find. So a lot of my videos may not be quite aesthetic because when I was producing them, I wasn't thinking that I'm going to be producing them for YouTube. I was just making home videos. But now that I have a YouTube channel, they are going to be out there on Travel with Shev. So thank you so much for being on here. Hello everyone. Hello Ella, Stitch as well. Thank you so much for being on my channel, Travel with Shev, where we're traveling the world. If you've never been to Europe, I don't know where you're watching me from, but I'm in the UK and I'm traveling around Europe. I'm showing you how to do it very economically here on Travel with Shev. And so do check out my latest videos. I've already reacted to being in Amsterdam and how we got there on the DFDS earlier in the video. I've also talked about going to Crete and to France, but all of those videos are on my channel, so check them all out. And as they say, thank you so much. It's 28 minutes of being on here, mainly to get my watch time up. So do engage with those videos, guys, and watch them. And if you want to travel, actually for everyone that's on the live, let me know what destination you are going next, and I'll see if I've been there before. So type in the chat where you have traveled to recently, or actually where you're planning to travel to in the summer, and I will react to see if I've been there before. In the meantime, we can watch Rouen, France. This video is on my channel. It says, come to Rouen with me. And I'm just showing you all the houses that's there in France. Loads of bungalows, all different styles of housing. So give me a comment in the comment section about where you're going for your summer holidays, or indeed where you've been already this year for 2026. This year is the 4th month of the year. I've already been to Amsterdam. I've been to Italy. I've been to Switzerland, and I've been to Dublin in Ireland. So I've been to 4 countries in the last 4 months. I've been outside. So now I'm just watching the video of when I went to Rouen. If you want to watch all my travel videos, they're all on my channel. I just wanted to do a quick reaction video to some of these videos that I've made in the past. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all soon in my next video. Take care and God bless you all. Bye bye.